The next management practice we are going to discuss is providing supplemental water for targeted wildlife species. There are many ways to provide supplemental water for wildlife. The approved supplemental water practices that meet the requirements for the wildlife tax valuation are wetland development, drilling a new well, modification to existing water sources, wildlife watering facilities, and spring development or enhancement. Wetlands not only provide water for wildlife, they also provide food and habitat for many wildlife species. Wetlands are also valuable for flood protection, water quality improvement, and even erosion control. A minimum of 1 wetland restored or developed per year is required. This is a wetland restoration project we provided technical guidance on at a local golf course. The golf course wanted the water features to be natural and provide habitat for the local wildlife. Volunteers planted wetland plants specific to that area, and after a year, this is what the wetland looked like. You can imagine with habitat like this, there is a diversity of wildlife that benefit from it. The golf course hosts nature walks and bird counts every year. Another easy way to provide supplemental water to wildlife is to modify your existing water troughs. Water troughs on your property benefit wildlife, but can be deadly for animals that can get in but can't get out. Modifications are as simple as installing an escape ramp for wildlife to easily get out of the trough. Effective wildlife escape structures are easily installed and inexpensive to build. If your water trough is high off the ground, you can also build an entry ladder made with rocks or other materials leading up to the trough, allowing wildlife to easily access the water. Wildlife guzzlers are a great way to provide water for wildlife. A guzzler is a gravity-fed catchment system that gathers rain, which is then stored in a reservoir tank. There are a variety of guzzlers you can purchase or even make on your own. If you are interested in a guzzler design plan, please feel free to reach out to me. If you are lucky enough to have a stream or spring on your property, you can make enhancements to protect these valuable features. Restoring and protecting riparian corridors not only protects the stream and spring, it also increases water quality and provides food and habitat for wildlife. Ponds are another great way to provide water for wildlife. Planting native aquatic plants around the perimeter of your pond will provide valuable food and habitat for wildlife, as well as improving the water quality of the pond. If you choose to install a prefabricated pond, be sure to install a linear beach, allowing wildlife to easily get in and out of the water. You can enhance your pond by installing a cascade, a waterfall, or even a fountain. This not only adds a soothing noise of running water, but also aerates the water, thereby enabling fish and wildlife to thrive, as well as reducing algae growth. If you are interested in providing water for wildlife, I encourage you to implement the practices we discussed today.